Apo. I'm not in Lake Como anymore. So, let's have a debrief. Also, does anybody else's dog pee on their bed when they're away and mad at them? Because Ted peed on my bed twice while I was gone. Twice. I also vlogged the whole trip. While we debrief, I'm going to start organizing piles of laundry that need to be done. Okay, let's start with the first day. I landed there. First of all, Jojo and I were on the same flight. Literally how crazy, because I flew from Philly to Milan. Anyways, we get there at like 2 o'clock. I get to the villa at like 2 o'clock. This was the most insane villa I have ever seen in my entire life. Now, granted, it was $40,000 for 7 days. So you're paying for what you're getting. Chef, fresh linen every single day, dinner made for you, unlimited wine cellar wine. Like, you're paying for what you're getting. Now, a lot of people on this trip were there with their boyfriends. I did not have a +1, so I was staying on the 5th floor with the makeup artist, Sam, who I love and know, who has worked with me and Kalani for years. 9 flights of stairs. 9 flights of stairs is what we had to climb every time we wanted to go to our room. Skipping to wedding night, she had us change into gold dresses for the reception, and in one of the photos, I can't insert it because I don't want to be the person to release her, after party dress. My dress got completely snagged by her entire body. So we will have to throw this away and order a new one. First night was rehearsal dinner night. So fun. Everybody who's in the bridal party obviously came. We ate dinner at the house. They had this beautiful long table that looked out at the lake right on the house property. Like, you walk out the front door and it's the table. And so they set it up so beautifully. Kalani, when it comes to planning and decorating and designing things, like, she goes the full 9. It was the most stunning scenery, color palette, like, all. My Siri's about to go off. The most insane, like, dinner I've ever been to. I got so many compliments on this dress. I literally ordered it so last minute because I did not know, I didn't have any dresses for the color palette. It stinks. I need to get this to the dry cleaners, but it's by Runaway the Label. She's all yours now. Also, another thing about the food there, you don't feel bloated, yet all you're eating are croissants and pasta. I don't know. I think it's because they don't refrigerate their eggs. It has something to do, like, you just do not bloat. I thought I was going to come back 10 pounds overweight. Literally didn't gain a single pound there. I don't know how that's possible because all I did was drink wine and eat pasta. And the wine there, guys, I did not wake up hungover at all. Not a single morning. And we would be up until like 4:30 drinking wine every night. So there's that. Second day was rehearsal. No, second day was cocktail party, but that didn't start until 8 o'clock. So we basically had all day to just kind of roam and do whatever. So me and a few of the girls, we were like, let's go like find a local town. Also, the transportation there is literally in the drain. There is not a single car that wants to drive you anywhere. It's like, it's really hard to get a ride there. So we walked into town about 45 minutes, basically in the mountains of Austria. I felt like I was in The Sound of Music. There's like wild goats around you. Like, these houses are literally what you would picture an Italy or Austria house to look like crazy. Also, there's no snacks at the house. Like, you don't snack on things. You're either eating pasta or you're drinking wine. Like, there's no like, oh, let me go get like a Pringle. So we wanted to walk into town to, I don't know, 1, see it, and 2, like, grab something to eat. We found this restaurant. It was the only restaurant open. Meanwhile, it's 2 o'clock on like a Tuesday morning, like Tuesday afternoon. Nothing is open. It was so bizarre. We finally stumble across this one place. There's like 4 little old men outside. I don't know if they worked there, if they're in the mafia, or if they were customers, but none of them spoke English. We were like, can we eat here? Like, is it open? They didn't understand. So they call this guy over. They're like, Benny. So Benny comes over. I will insert a picture of Benny. I swear to you guys, this was like an undercover mafia cop. Like, something was really off about this guy. He had the worst toupee hair. I think he smacked on 2 toupees and it would like, the hair went like this. He had 2 teeth, was missing all of these. And like, I don't know, you know when you just like get a vibe from someone. He was really nice, but like something was weird. I think the mafia like took over his restaurant and he like basically had to work there against his will. Anyways, we bought 4 margarita pizzas for $15. That is so cheap. I feel like here in America it would have been so expensive. So that was really fun. And I'm really sad we went into this super cute like local market and the guy was so nice. And it had like local Italian farmers market foods. And I wanted to get olive oil so badly because I hear their olive oil is really good here. But I was like, I don't know if I want to travel with this. I did not come home from Lake Como with a single souvenir. So that night was the welcome party night, which is when I got to see my parents and everybody who was attending the wedding obviously was there. Such a cool vibe. It was at Hotel Tremezzo, which is the most stunning hotel you will ever see. The vibe there, the aesthetic, it's like something you've never experienced before. The decorations, the planning, the theme, like Kalani is just, she did that. It was such a fun night. Everybody had such a good time. That's when I got to catch up with Paige and Brooke. They were in Italy for a few days, but they were like going into towns, so that was the first night I got to see them. And luckily they were staying either at or next to the same hotel as my parents, so they were carpooling with them everywhere, which was also really nice because I mean they're young girls. I feel like doing that in a country that you aren't familiar with is kind of scary, so I'm glad my parents were with them for that. I'm so sad I didn't get to wear my mint green top. I feel like I should wash it because I didn't wash it when I first opened it, so. I wonder why I have a mic pack. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty crunk that night. I was feeling real good. I called people that I probably shouldn't have, but only one of them answered, which is, you know, definitely a sign. And with the time change, it was like a 6-hour time change. So the fact that I didn't even realize that literally until now. The fact that they even answered shows. Guys, these all fucking stink. Oh my god. Does anybody else wash their bras once every blue moon? Same. I don't want to wash these. Oh. Here's our pearl earrings that we wore for the wedding. Brilliant Earth. Thank you so much. Have a good day. The wedding day, not my place to talk about it. Obviously, I don't want to spoil or ruin anything because that is Kalani and Nate's day. So all I'm going to say, there were some bumps in the road. And those bumps were the best thing that could possibly happen to that wedding. I'll leave it at that. Like a truly blessing in disguise meeting. I'm assuming she'll probably do a story time about that, so that's her journey. But literally one of the best nights of my life. My parents had so much fun. My mom was a diva on the dance floor, like fully breaking it down in her skin tight dress. I'm like, okay, thank God I'm your daughter because slay. So yeah, that was our trip. Obviously there's a lot more. We had a pool party the next day. So insane. Literally jumped in the lake, hung out, drank wine from dusk till dawn, and the next day we all flew out at like 7 in the morning. So it was honestly one of my favorite trips I've ever been on in my entire life, and it just so happened to be one of my best friend's weddings as well. So super beautiful. And honestly, looking back at the trip, I'm kind of glad I didn't have a +1 because like I had the time of my life, and I feel like sometimes when you have a +1, like you want to go off and do your own thing and then you miss out on some of the other things that everybody else is doing. So honestly, it kind of worked out. But where's my knight in shining armor? Anyways, I know this was a super long video. I cannot wait to share more content and photos from this wedding because obviously the people are talking about it. But I'm gonna go recover and unpack, and I'll see you guys soon. Love you.